crafty friends, welcome to Happy Place Crafting, crafting therapy for the soul. I hope you all are doing terrific. I'm doing great. Today, we start a new month for Dear Prompts, right? Dear Prompts is prompt cards plus art play equals a journal. So, if you haven't got this month's list of color prompts, you can go to the Happy Place Crafting Facebook group and download them there in the file section for free. But you don't have to get them if you don't want to. You can just go with whatever I pick, which is what most people are doing that are participating. We've got our new book, Empty. Look how skinny she is. She's really skinny. She won't be for long though, we know that. And we've made all of the cards. Yeah, this time I made them different. I didn't put them on this side, I put them on the back side instead. I thought that'd be kind of cool. I like seeing the numbers and that they look like cards. And the backs weren't very interesting. So I think if the backs aren't interesting, you might as well, right? Okay. Let's actually shuffle these up a bit. I also thought on my live stream, by doing them this way, I could have maybe you all pick from them so we could figure out which one we're going to pick together. So, and my live streams are Friday. Ooh, let's pick the Ace of Diamonds. We've only got 2 of the action left, so we'll just pick one of those. We've got plenty of elements that we haven't used. And I added the makes back in, so we should be good to go with that. So the makes will be something that we've already done before, but we wouldn't have done them in this combination, right? So let's just pick the top one. Why not? All right, we've got those out of the way. I was saying something before I interrupted myself, and I don't remember what it was. Oh well, it'll come back to me, I'm sure. Maybe, maybe not. You know me. Okay, a squirrel. Here we go. Ooh. Oh, I haven't stamped these. I need to stamp these today. This is the color. Apple cider. The color is apple cider. Ooh, I like that. The action is outline. Okay. Oh my gosh, the element is a zipper. Ooh, ooh, ooh. Where are my zippers? I gotta think about that. And the make is a belly band. Oh, that's gonna be interesting. First off, I gotta try to think about where I put the zippers. I have a bunch of zippers. Okay, here they are. I thought they were over here. All right. I do have a bunch of zippers, so I have this long one too, but it'd be way too long. So we won't use that one, but we have a bunch of little ones. So, and I'm thinking we probably are going to want a red one since it's apple cider. Since we'll probably be doing something red, but we'll leave those over there just in case we don't use the red. Look how pretty they are. I got these on Amazon for like not very much money because I didn't need big ones. I just needed really short ones, and these were colorful, and I thought that's pretty cool. Okay, so there's zipper, a belly band. I have a feeling we're going to create a belly band because I think we're going to create it with the zipper maybe. So we'll hold off on that a minute. The outline I'm not worried about. And here we go with the apple cider, although, where is the red we already have? I need to add this. I'm going to put that aside. I need to add these reds to, oh, wait a minute. these aren't the right ones. They're under fruit, I think. Which I have a whole... Hold on 1 second. Let me go run and get that. I'll be right back. Okay, let's see if we have any apple ones left in this. I think we might have used them though. If we did, that's okay. I think I did. I think I used pretty much all of the apples. Because I was doing the school thing. Yeah, I did. I used them all. Okay, that's all right. We might use some of those though. So we'll set that aside. So we are going to need to pick a red out of here. And actually, I need to make a label for this because I don't have red in here for me yet. So once we pick something, then we'll do that. Okay, let's see. What do I want to use for apple cider? Apple cider. Not florals. Ooh. Got grunge going on. I love that one. That one's cool too, though. I love so many of these. It's hard for me to pick. Let's see. If you hadn't gotten this kit yet, that one's so cool too. And I love that one. Oh. I don't know what I want to do. All I want to do is have some fun. I got the feeling I'm not the only one. Okay, let's pick from one of those. I'll get that all organized later. Okay, let's pick from one of these. It's going to be our very first page. Okay. I love that. I'm going to think about which one reminds me more of apple cider. Not that one. Probably not that one. This one kind of does because it's like, I don't know. I like all of these. I maybe could use, let's see if we can find two that kind of go together. I could use one for the background, and I could use one to do a zipped belly band. So maybe we use these two. I think that's what we're gonna do. Okay. Let's dance. Put on your red shoes Dance the blues. This is the soundtrack of my life, folks. Let me know in the comments below if you have a soundtrack to your life too. Ooh, I think I need some more of this glue. We're going to be running out. Okay. I need to add that to my cart. Can't be out of that glue. It's like my go-to glue right now. Okay. Alright. It's got a little bit peeking through out there, but I don't really, that's okay with me. I'm alright with that. Okay, let's do this. I'm so excited to have a new month of Dear Prompt. I really loved the first journal I did, so I know I'm going to love the second one as well. Okay, I kind of want to use this middle. Let's use the middle, and then we're going to glue it down. I'm going to glue it down onto a regular piece. Let's see, we got something big enough in our drawer here. Well, alright, that's long enough for this. This is going to need to be trimmed a little bit. I think we'll trim the bottom. So let's see. That's pretty much long enough. So we're going to have to trim it right there. Well, you know what? That was dumb of me. Let's just glue it down first, and then we'll trim it. Okay. Because you're not going to be able to see that mark line when I put this over it. Right? So that was a waste of time, pretty much. But that's okay. We don't mind. We've got time. I hope everybody has a wonderful Labor Day. Okay. Let's get that down. I feel like I've been very busy. I've been working on the shed and trying to get other things done around the house. So I feel like I've been busy. Okay, now let's do that. Let's cut it right there. I worked out in the shed yesterday and my arms are a little sore. Today, I got up this morning, I was like, whoa, what happened? Okay. Here we go. Good with that. And that. Alright. Do we have black? Maybe we should use black instead. I think we should use black instead. Okay. We're going to... I need to figure out how I want to do this. This is gonna go... Alright, I think I want to split this. How long is this? like right about there. Okay. That's gonna go in there. So we need a little bit taken off there. Let's do it like this. Let's see. How do we want to do this? I'm thinking. Okay. We don't want to do it too much. What if we did it like that? That. And then to there. Like that. Now let's see how that fits in there. Like that. I think that'll work. What do we think? There. There. Let's see. We've got apple cider. We've got the belly band. We've got the zipper. We need to outline something. Okay. I think we'll do that on the card that we insert in here. We'll outline something. What do we think? It's kind of cool. I kind of like that. Another thing I kind of want to do is, what if we punched holes in these, like, rivets here? Can we do that? I want to punch holes in those. What do we think of that? All right. There's that and that. I think. How do I want to connect that to that? I feel like I want to use tape and glue. Alright. So that's going to go there. We're going to glue that there. And then we're going to have a card that inserts into here. I feel like we need to do something else to this. But I don't know what yet. Do we have... I feel like a dangle could hang off of this. I'm trying to think where the dangles are. Hold on. Thinking maybe this one. What do we think of that? Is it too much? It might be too much. I don't know. I don't think I like it. I don't think I like it. Alright, let's figure out how we're going to attach this. I feel like we need glue. Alright, let's see here. Okay. I feel like it needs fabric glue. Because it is fabric. Whoops. There's the church bell. It's 8 a.m. Eastern Standard Time. Okay. Let's dance. Okay. I'm going to clip this here while we work on whatever card we're going to put in there. Let's grab something big. We can do a big card. And what do we want to do? Maybe we'll stencil on it. Let's grab the stencils. Let's set this over there for a minute. Open this up. And let's see what we've got. Oh, we've got all those new ones. We've got all these that I haven't used yet. What if we found one of these to do and then traced it? I loved these because to me they look like mandalas. See? That one wouldn't be too bad to trace. I'm looking at him in a I gotta trace it and I don't want this to take forever type of thing. That's what I'm looking at it like. I think that one might be the best one. could trace it with a stencil and then cut it out, but I mean, not cut it out, color it in. Why did I say cut it out? Oh, you could cut it out, but no, I meant color it in. So we could, I think we're going to use this one. All right, we could, I want to do one in the middle, and then I wanted to, where's the red? Why does that say spiced marmalade, but that's not the color that's on there? And that says brick red. Is that brick red? Oh, maybe it is. Okay. All right. Let's do this. Okay. Thanks. There we go. That looks fabulous. Oh, I don't like that I got outside the lines. Oh well, it's all right. We'll distract from it. We'll distract. Let's do that. Lovely. Do this. Lovely. I actually don't mind the line too bad, to be honest. It's okay. I'm trying not to cause them, but if we do, it's not the end of the world. Look how pretty that is. I love this. All right, one last one. And I'm just kind of eyeballing it. I'm just doing my own thing. Football season started yesterday for college. Woohoo! Ohio State won against Texas. Woohoo! Sorry, Bitty Penny. We kind of kicked your guys' butts. Them Aggies. Football around here is a big deal. They say football down south is a big deal, but football here up north is a big deal too. Especially in Ohio with our Buckeyes. So, okay, we've got that. thinking maybe we put some kind of like apple label. Let's see, where are the apple ones? These are strawberries. Oh, here's an apple one. I kind of like the faded one a little bit. That's why I stamped them like that. We'd have to put it here because it would go into the belly band like that. So we'd put it there. What do we think of that? I like that. I like it. Okay. We have to trace these though. I don't know what I want to trace it with. I kind of feel like, I love the look of it so much. I don't really want to trace it. I feel like any red I use is going to clash with this red. Maybe we just use a gray. Do we have, wait, what's this? That's like a silvery gray. Do we have a regular gray? Oh yeah, let's use the regular gray. Alright. Let's just trace these with the gray. To kind of give it a bit of a shadow look, maybe. I'm not mad at it. What did I do with, oh, here it is. It's a snake, it would have bit me. That's better. Alright. Let's trace that. That. I'm glad I didn't pick a really complicated one. Alright. My tracing job's not perfect, but I don't really need it to be. I don't need perfection. Because we're just supposed to be having fun. We're not supposed to be worrying. I did do a new intro video. It's a short. So if you're new to Dear Prompts, you might want to check that out. It is pinned in the, or not pinned, but it's under the playlist for Dear Prompt for September. And if you're new, I want to reiterate this is just for you to have fun. It's to inspire you and to spark your creativity. And it's a great thing to do if you're in a slump creatively, or you don't know what to work on. You need to get inspired and get your craft or your creative juices going again. Prompts are a great way to do that. And you don't have to feel obligated to do them every day. I don't want it to feel like a job. I just want, you to have fun. If you want to do one a month, great. Have at it. I just ask that if you do them, that you share them with us so that we can see. I love to see what you've made. Because, I look at the prompts and I see them one way, but you're going to look at them and see them a totally different way. And there's no prompt police. Like, you can do whatever your little heart desires. If you only want to do use one of the prompts, you can do that. So, there's no rules. But if you do use any of the prompts, please, when you post, share it with hashtag Dear Prompt, H as in happy, P as in place, C as in crafting, so that I can see it and either the community can see it. Ugh, I can't talk today. I'm doing better than I did yesterday, though. Let's face it. Yesterday, kind of a mess. Okay. What do we think? Not too bad. I'm not hating it. I would have left it alone if I hadn't had that prompt, but, since we had it, it's okay that we did. Do I see anywhere else that I want to kind of touch it up? Just right there. Or maybe there. Kind of love it. Not bad. It made it stand out. Gave it some more dimension, right? So, I'm not mad about it. Alright, this we want to put here. I do feel like these apples, maybe let's color them in. Like a colored pencil to at least give them something. We need red. Let's do the red for the apples. Do-do-do. Do-do-do-do-do-do-do. It is apple picking season, is it not? Back to school, that kind of thing. I think I'm going to need to add a little bit of orange to this. This is not looking like the right color for an apple to me. This looks more like a cherry color almost. It's a burgundy. We're going to need to add, it looks like the apples that you get in the grocery store that are like a dyed red color. What's this color? Oops. That's better. That's better. Maybe add a little bit of golden color here. Alright, I'm not mad about that. Alright, let's
Put these things back in here though.
Alright, and color the leaves in green real quick.
Just lightly color those. Just to give it a little bit of color. Get the stems. I'm so quiet when I color. You think, oh, the sound's not working anymore.
No, it's still working. I feel like that needs
all I wanna do is have some fun. I got a feeling I'm not the only one. I don't know why that song keeps going through my head. I must have heard it somewhere. I think I heard it because I'm watching Quantum Leap. It's like the old Quantum Leap show, but it's a new character, and it's pretty good. It's on Netflix, and he, time jumps, and so I think that might have been one of the songs, because it's usually something's like if he jumps into a weird decade, something's playing, and so I think that was one of the songs.
now that I think about it. I like that. I don't like it. I don't like it. I don't like it. After all that, I think I'm just going to use that one. We'll save this one though. Okay, we're just going to use this one. After all that, this would have been so much quicker if I would have just used this one. We've been going for 43 minutes. Okay, doke. Let's glue this on here. Just a little nod to the apple cider whole part of it. Okay. I do want to ink this. I'm hoping that this is dry now. I'm hoping it is. Ooh, I need to glue that corner down. Okay. Lovely. 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 Okay. There we go. Let's put this on here. And hold that for a minute. All right. This is kind of crazy. Like it, like it. This probably isn't my favorite page I've ever done, but it does the trick. Got my creative juices flowing. So let's go over it. Let's zoom you in so you can see. And let's pick up our cards. Okay. Outline. We outlined the what we shaded in with our stencil. So that's our action. Our element was zipper. And hey, if you don't have a zipper, you can draw a zipper. You know, get creative with it. You don't have to actually have, or you could leave the element off if you wanted. You could put something on here that has a zipper on it already. You could do a lot of things. Make was a belly band. We made the belly band. And the color was apple cider. I know I don't have a C on there. I got to go through and do those. I forgot. Can you believe that? But we used the red for the apple cider kind of color. I know it's not really red though. Apple cider is kind of like a reddish brownish color. That's why I thought this was like kind of a good color for that. All right, that's it. Fort Pitt. All right, remember that crafting is cheaper than therapy, and we get to make really cool friends and cool things. And please don't forget to thumbs up, and I will catch you later. Ta-da!